Hi, this is Todd with the Charles McMurray Company. I'm back in the studio today to kind of revisit an application that I did in a video a couple years ago for the natural white oak look. Rift cut white oak is really popular right now in all sorts of applications. The biggest request we still get today is to achieve the look of the natural white oak when finish is applied. What happens is we take and apply either a water base or waterborne or solvent-borne top coat. Even if it's a water white finish, we still get a bit of amberness. So the oak looks a little bit yellowed or golden color once the clear coat is applied. We came up with an application of our WB3 stain to mitigate that look and has been very successful. But now I've got another product that I'm really excited about to introduce to you today that will eliminate an application step in the process to achieve that look. And that is with the Italian brand of Cerilac coatings. The Cerilac we stock in both a 1K and a 2K product. What 1K means is it's a 1 component, and 2K it's a 2 component. So in essence, a pre-cat versus a post-catalyzed product. This particular product is a zero-sheen urethane product from Cerilac with a hardener or catalyst. This catalyzes at about 10% and gives you about a 3-hour pot life. So what I'd like to do today is kind of show you how we can take this look and achieve this look with a full system and not having to stain and get an entirely natural look on white oak. So let me show you. In order to achieve this raw white oak look, we're going to use a system of what I have here is the 1K Arroyo sealer, and then I've got the Cerilac. It's an AT0601. It's a zero sheen from Cerilac, and as I mentioned before, it's a 2K product, so we're going to add a hardener or a catalyst to it. So I'm going to figure out exactly how much I need. I'm going to add my hardener. So once I have my ratio of catalysts figured out, what I'd like to do is I'd like to add a little bit of water. If I have a 10% catalyzation rate, so I have 10% of my hardener to the ratio of clear coat that I'm going to use, once I have that figured out, I'm going to add a little bit of tap water to it. And what that does is, because it's a very thick viscosity catalyst and the product's a bit thick, if I add a little bit of tap water, that helps dilute it, makes it thinner viscosity, and allows it to mix more evenly and faster in the product. So I just take this, add some tap water, and then at that point I'm going to go ahead and add it to my product right away. And then mix that in. And then once you get the hardener mixed in, you've got up to about a 3-hour pot life. Now once you hit that 3 hours, the product just doesn't go rock hard like some 2-component products. It just becomes thicker and starts to get stringy and makes it a little bit more difficult to spray. So you want to kind of work within that window. That pot life that you have is kind of affected by temperature and humidity. So keep an eye on that. Make sure you keep track of that time once you're ready to apply the product. All right, I'm going to go ahead and spray some Arroyo now on this and kind of show you the process. Just to let you know, I'm going to apply 1 coat of the Arroyo sealer, and then I'm going to apply a couple coats of the Cerilac AT0601. So let's do that. So I've got some Arroyo mixed up here. Again, I'm using the Arroyo 1K sealer from Campbell. I'm going to apply a light coat of probably 2 to 4 wet mils and give that 1 coat of the sealer, and then we'll let it dry and apply the top coat. So we've applied the Arroyo 1K sealer to this. I've given it 1 coat. It's dried for about a half an hour. And if you notice the raw piece, you'll see that amberness, golden yellow color that comes from applying clear coat. Even though you see that with the sealer, it's not a problem once we apply the Cerilac 2K to it. However, the Cerilac 2K can be self-sealed. I like using the Arroyo sealer because it dries a little bit faster and sands a little bit easier. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, we're ready now to go ahead and apply our Cerilac Zero Sheen natural look to this. So I've got my front sanded and ready to apply the Cerilac 2K. It's been catalyzed, and I'm going to go ahead and apply about 3 to 4 wet mills. Here, if you can see, I've got a nice wet coat of probably about 3 or 4 wet mills. We're going to let this dry for probably about an hour or so and apply a second coat, and we'll be done. You certainly have the option of applying 2 to 3 coats to get the system, but either way you do, I think you'll be fine in achieving the look that you want. Well, it's been a couple of hours. We've applied a second coat of the Cerilac 2K Zero Sheen natural look to this, and I want you to see here, if you can see, there's virtually no sheen to this. I mean, it truly is a zero sheen. I've got a full system here. I've got a coat of the Arroyo sealer, and I've got a couple coats of the Cerilac 2K applied to that. Now, right here, I have the exact same size front with no finish, and if you can take a look, you'll see virtually no difference between the two in both sheen and look. So hopefully you're able to catch that, but I think it gives you an idea of what a neat looking product this is. So if you're looking to achieve a zero sheen natural wood look, consider the Cerilac 2K AT0601. It's a zero sheen water-based product, 2K. It's really quite something. It's easy to apply, has a really nice velvet feel to it. It's hard to describe. It doesn't have that hard, slick feel that you get with normal clear coats, but it looks virtually unfinished. So if you have any further questions, please contact me, Todd, with the Charles McMurray Company, or reach out to us via email, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks for your time.